Stoicism isn't just a collection of quotes or fleeting reflections, it's a practical guide for navigating life. In this video, we'll dive into powerful insights inspired by great thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. Each of these lessons has the potential to completely transform the way you see and experience life. Stick around until the end to discover essential wisdom that will help you face any challenge that comes your way. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support the creation of valuable content like this. Let's get started. Learn how to take charge of your emotions and unlock your full potential with our personal growth guide, Stoic Philosophy for Modern Life. Click the link in the pinned comment or visit our website to get it now. Life lessons. Don't share your problems with just anyone. 80% don't care, and the other 20% are happy you have them. Instead, build a trusted circle of people who genuinely support you. Real empathy is rare but invaluable when found. Stop looking for the good in everyone. Start looking for good people. While it's noble to see the best in others, surrounding yourself with those who consistently show integrity and kindness will bring more value to your life. Do what's right for you. No one else is living your life. Your path is unique, and while advice can be helpful, the choices and consequences are yours alone. Trust yourself and respect your journey. The more grateful you are, the more you attract things to be grateful for. Gratitude isn't just a mindset, it's a magnet for positivity. Appreciating what you already have opens the door to even greater abundance. Never let a bad day convince you that you have a bad life. Perspective is everything. Even in the darkest moments, remember that life is a tapestry of experiences. A single bad day doesn't define the whole picture. Every moment spent comparing your life to someone else's is a moment wasted. Your journey is yours alone. Focus on your own growth and happiness instead of measuring yourself against others. You can bend over backwards for people, and some will still complain. Setting healthy boundaries is essential. Your worth isn't measured by how much you let others take advantage of you. Guilt won't change the past, and anxiety won't change the future. Focus on the present. It's the only place where you have real power. Let go of what you can't control and take action where you can. Every person in your life is a teacher. Some teach lessons of love and support, while others show you what to avoid. Embrace every experience as an opportunity to learn and grow. You see a person's true character when they no longer benefit from you. Hard times reveal authenticity. Pay attention to who sticks around when you have nothing to offer. They are your true allies. Don't get married just because it feels like the next step. Marriage should be a conscious decision based on love and commitment, not social pressure. Your personal happiness matters more than meeting expectations. Silence is powerful. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. The less you say, the more people assume, and often that works in your favor. People will judge you no matter what you do. So, live in a way that aligns with your values instead of worrying about their opinions. You are not responsible for other people's happiness. Help when you can, but don't sacrifice your well-being trying to fix others. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Be selective about who you spend time with. Some people drain you, while others lift you up. Learn to enjoy your own company. If you're comfortable being alone, you'll never feel lonely. Your feelings are valid, but they don't always reflect reality. Sometimes your emotions lie to you. Take a step back before reacting. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward when you don't feel like it. Happiness comes from within, not from external achievements. No amount of money, success, or validation will make you truly happy if you're not at peace with yourself. Life isn't fair, and that's okay. Instead of complaining, focus on what you can do to improve your situation. The strongest people have been through the hardest struggles. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to build resilience. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly expect the worst, that's what you'll attract. Choose to focus on what's possible instead. Failure is part of the process. No one succeeds without failing first. The key is to learn and keep going. Not everyone will like you, and that's fine. The right people will appreciate you for who you are. Choose peace over being right. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Let go of the need to prove a point and protect your energy. Don't let temporary emotions lead to permanent decisions. Give yourself time before making big choices in moments of anger, sadness, or excitement. You are not your past mistakes. Learn from them, but don't let them define you. Sometimes doing nothing is the best response. Not every situation requires a reaction. The best revenge is success and inner peace. Focus on improving yourself instead of getting back at others. Growth requires discomfort. If you always stay in your comfort zone, you'll never reach your full potential. Take care of your health. Your future self will thank you. Without your health, nothing else matters. Life moves forward whether you do or not. Adapt, evolve, and keep learning. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, The company you keep shapes your mindset and potential. Not everything needs your opinion. Sometimes, staying quiet is the smartest move. Kindness is free, but invaluable. A simple act of kindness can change someone's day or life. Time is your most valuable resource. Spend it wisely. You can always make more money, but you can't get back lost time. Confidence comes from action, not overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and just start. Your habits shape your future. Small daily choices determine where you'll be in 5 years. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Learning, growth, and self-care will always pay off. At the end of the day, your happiness is your responsibility. No one else can create it for you. It is important not to live just to meet others' expectations. You have less time than you think. Life is fleeting and precious. Make the most of every moment as if it were your last. Don't postpone your dreams or take for granted the time you have with your loved ones. Tell the people you love that you love them, and say it often. Words of affection have a transformative power. Don't hold back from expressing your feelings. Love that is expressed strengthens bonds and creates invaluable memories. If you've never questioned whether you made the right decision, you haven't taken risks big enough. Personal growth comes from stepping out of your comfort zone. Embrace uncertainty as a sign that you are challenging yourself. Not everyone is with you as they claim to be. Loyalty is proven through actions, not words. Learn to distinguish between true friends and those who are only present when it's convenient for them. Never trust just what someone says. Watch what they do. Actions speak louder than words. Judge people by their consistent behavior, not by empty promises or grand statements. You can never love someone enough to make them love you back. Genuine love is reciprocal and voluntary. Recognize your worth and don't waste your heart on someone unwilling or unable to return your feelings. Be careful with your words. Once spoken, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. Words have the power to heal or to hurt deeply. Think before you speak and choose expressions that build rather than destroy. Don't let someone who hurt you make you think there is something wrong with you. Other people's negative actions reflect their own shortcomings, not yours. Keep your self-esteem intact in the face of those who try to belittle you. Do not devalue yourself just because they did not value you. Know your worth, even if they don't. Your value is intrinsic and does not depend on others' opinions. Cultivate your self-esteem and surround yourself with those who genuinely appreciate who you are. If you are willing to sacrifice what you want most for what you want now, your future will always be full of disappointment. Instant gratification may be tempting, but discipline and long-term vision are what build a fulfilling life. Being single with peace of mind is much better than being in a relationship with someone who makes your life miserable. Loneliness is not as isolating as toxic company. Value your emotional well-being above the need to be in a relationship. Sometimes you just have to say no and ignore the emotional blackmail that follows. Setting boundaries is essential for your well-being. Do not feel guilty for prioritizing your mental and emotional health. Often, the right thing and the hardest thing are the same. Personal growth and integrity often require difficult choices. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to strengthen your character. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. Every positive action, no matter how small, contributes to a better future. Invest in yourself and your goals consistently. Life will keep repeating the same situations until you learn the lesson. The universe has a way of teaching us through repetition. Reflect on your patterns to break negative cycles. You won't be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Uncontrolled anger harms the one who holds it more than anyone else. Learn to manage your emotions to prevent them from consuming you. It doesn't always matter if you're right. Sometimes preserving peace in relationships is more valuable than proving a point. Humility and empathy can be more powerful than winning an argument. The people you surround yourself with will shape your life in ways you don't even realize. Choose your social environment wisely. Subtle influences can have a profound impact on your personal development. Sometimes there is no right decision to make. In those cases, you first make a decision and then you work to make it the right one. Life doesn't always offer clear choices. Determination and effort can turn any decision into the right one. The biggest mistake you can make in life is constantly fearing that you will make one. The fear of failure can paralyze you more than failure itself. Dare to act, knowing that mistakes are opportunities for learning. Learn to be happy on your own. If you need company to feel happy, you will become dependent. Emotional self-sufficiency is a strength. Cultivate a strong relationship with yourself before anyone else. You are not responsible for what other people expect from you. Live according to your own standards and values. Other people's expectations should not dictate your path in life. Not every thought needs to be expressed. Discretion and tact are valuable virtues. Sometimes, silence is the wisest response. There are things in life we don't want to happen but must accept. things we don't want to know but must learn, and people we can't live without but must let go. Life is full of paradoxes and challenges. Wisdom lies in accepting the inevitable and growing through it. No matter who tries to teach you life lessons, you won't truly understand them until you experience them yourself. Personal experience is the most effective teacher. Value your own journey as a source of learning. You can start your life over at any moment. You can become the person you truly want to be today, right now. Every day is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Don't wait for the perfect moment to make positive changes. The people who demand the most from you are often the ones who do the least for you. Learn to recognize unbalanced relationships. Value those who contribute positively to your life and set reasonable expectations. Never sacrifice these three things: your family, your heart, or your dignity. These are the pillars of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Protect them at all costs, for they are irreplaceable. Always look forward to where you're going, not back to where you've been. The past is a lesson, not a destination. Focus on your future and the possibilities ahead without getting stuck in what was. Sometimes it's not that people change, it's that their masks fall off. A person's true nature reveals itself over time. Learn to observe consistent actions, not just words or first impressions. Show respect even to those who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character but as a reflection of yours. The way you treat others says more about you than about them. Maintain your integrity regardless of how you are treated. When you can't find a solution to a problem, it's probably not a problem to solve but a truth to accept. Wisdom lies in distinguishing between what we can change and what we must accept. Inner peace often comes from acceptance. Nothing disappears until it teaches us what we need to know. Recurring situations in our lives are opportunities for learning. Pay attention to patterns to discover important lessons. Do not make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Emotions are fleeting, but the consequences of our decisions can be lasting. Learn to take a step back and assess situations with clarity. Sometimes, it's best to simply cut ties with certain people, no matter how hard it is. Some people are simply not worth the effort. Recognize when a relationship is more harmful than beneficial, and prioritize your emotional well-being. To understand a person's character, don't just look at their actions, observe their reactions. It is much harder to fake a reaction. Spontaneous responses often reveal someone's true nature. The way people treat you is a reflection of their character, not yours. Do not internalize the bad behavior of others. Keep your self-esteem intact in the face of unfair treatment. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Every mistake is an opportunity for learning and growth. Do not be afraid of failing. Be afraid of not trying. Love is not enough. To build a happy and lasting relationship, being open and unafraid is extremely important. Even if it's a difficult conversation, honest and constant communication is the pillar of strong relationships. Everything in life teaches you a lesson. You just have to be willing to learn. Keep an open and reflective mind. Every positive or negative experience has something to teach you. The measure of a man is how he endures misfortune. True character is revealed in difficult times. Adversity is the test of our inner strength. If you place others on a pedestal, they'll have no choice but to look down at you. Value others but don't idolize them. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, not one-sided worship. Every pain makes you stronger, every betrayal smarter, every disappointment more skilled, and every experience wiser. Life's difficulties are opportunities for personal growth. Learn from every experience. When you get married, all the good and bad in your relationship intensifies. Marriage amplifies both the strengths and weaknesses of a couple. Work constantly on improving your relationship. You teach people how to treat you, set clear boundaries, and treat others as you want to be treated. Your behavior and expectations shape how others perceive and treat you. Things change for the better in your life unless you change them. Be proactive in seeking improvements. Positive change often requires initiative and personal effort. Difficult conversations are often blessings in disguise. Facing problems directly, even if uncomfortable, can lead to significant growth and stronger relationships. Let go and let life strengthen you. No matter how painful, hold your head up high and move forward. Confidence is built by overcoming challenges. Every obstacle overcome makes you stronger. Sometimes it's a blessing not to get what you want. What seems like a disappointment can be a redirection to something better. Trust the process of life and maintain an open perspective. The more you like yourself, the less you'll need others. Self-love is the foundation of emotional independence. Cultivate a solid relationship with yourself, and you'll find that your happiness depends less on external validation. Being good at keeping others' secrets doesn't mean they'll do the same for you. Loyalty is not always reciprocal. Be cautious with what you share and choose carefully whom you trust. Very often, more change is needed within oneself than a change of scenery. True transformation starts from the inside out. How can you grow and improve personally? It's possible not to make mistakes and still lose. That's not a weakness, it's life. Success is not guaranteed, not even with perfect performance. Accept that some things are beyond your control and focus on your effort and attitude. Inner peace begins when you decide not to let anyone or anything control your emotions. Your reaction to circumstances is your power. Cultivate serenity by consciously choosing how to respond to challenges. Who angers you, conquers you. By losing control of your emotions, you give your power to others. Learn to manage your anger, and you'll maintain control over your actions and decisions. There can be no progress or achievement without sacrifice, and a man's worldly success will be in proportion to how much he sacrifices. Personal and professional growth requires letting go of certain comforts. Evaluate what you're willing to sacrifice for your goals. We move forward in life when we let go of fear. It is often the greatest obstacle to our growth. Dare to face your fears, and you will discover new possibilities. A man who wants something will find a way. A man who doesn't want it will find an excuse. Determination is the key to success. Cultivate a solution-oriented mindset instead of looking for reasons not to act. Some people will never like you, no matter how hard you try to win their favor. You can't please everyone, and you shouldn't try. Accept that not everyone will like you and focus on being authentic. Sometimes you have to take risks, and although it can be scary and out of your comfort zone, you'll never know what it could have been unless you try. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Dare to take calculated risks to discover your potential. People give you advice based on their perspective. Every piece of advice is filtered through the experiences and biases of the one giving it. Listen, but always evaluate the advice in the context of your own situation and values. The greatest danger for most of us is not aiming too high and failing, but aiming too low and hitting the mark. Don't settle for less than what you're capable of. Challenge yourself to reach ambitious goals. Be a reflection of what you would like to receive. If you want love, give love. If you want truth, be truthful. If you want respect, give respect. The world often returns to us what we project. Cultivate the qualities you want to see in others. What you give always comes back. Your actions and attitudes have a boomerang effect. Sow kindness, compassion, and positivity, and you will reap the same in your life. Never speak from a place of hatred, jealousy, anger, or insecurity. Words born from negative emotions often cause harm and regret. Learn to communicate from a place of calm and reflection. Evaluate your words before letting them leave your lips. Words have the power to build or destroy. Think carefully before you speak, considering the impact of your words on others and yourself. You only have one body. Take care of it. You will have it for your whole life, and although it is incredibly resilient, it can only give you what you give it. Your health is your greatest wealth. Invest in healthy habits and take care of your physical and mental well-being. If someone emphasizes that they are telling the truth, you can be sure they are lying. Genuine honesty rarely needs to be proclaimed. Pay attention to consistent actions and behaviors, not just words. Don't base your self-worth on the opinions of others. Your intrinsic value does not depend on external validation. Cultivate strong self-esteem based on your own standards and values, not on others' judgments. If you don't like something about your life, change it. You won't change unless you do. You are the architect of your destiny, and every day is an opportunity to build the life you want. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Be the protagonist of your own journey, and don't let other people's fears dictate your destiny. Don't do anything you'll have to lie about later. Integrity is the foundation of a fulfilling life. Every honest action allows you to look at yourself in the mirror with pride. Making others look bad doesn't make you look better. True greatness lies in lifting up those around you. Your light shines brighter when you illuminate the path for others. Prioritizing is not selfish. It's an act of self-love essential to your well-being. You can't give from an empty cup. Fill yourself first with love and positive energy. Light travels faster than sound. Some people seem bright until they speak. Cultivate both your intellect and your wisdom. True intelligence is reflected in your actions. Sometimes you just need to relax and trust. Let go a little and let life happen. Even challenges bring valuable lessons and growth opportunities. Life is risky, but the only risk you should avoid is doing nothing. Every risk is a learning opportunity. Dare to live, love, and pursue your passions. You are the only person who is with you 100% of the time. Start to like yourself. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy relationships and the key to a fulfilling life. Overthinking ruins everything, distorting reality. Learn to live in the present and focus on solutions. Mental peace is in accepting the questions, not having all the answers. Don't worry about what others say behind your back. Reflect more on, don't worry about what others say behind your back. Reflect more on what you say about yourself. Your inner dialogue is the most important, and it defines who you become. Cultivate peace, self-love, and determination, and you will attract the right people and opportunities into your life. Focus on your growth and live according to your values. Your peace is too valuable to leave it in the hands of others. Painful things teach lessons we didn't know we needed. Pain awakens and transforms us. Every challenge prepares you for a better and wiser future. Be happy on your own. Don't seek external validation. True happiness is born from within. Cultivate your passions and build a life that fills you with satisfaction. Act as if you've been there before. Confidence often results from acting with certainty, even when you don't feel it. Your attitude largely determines your results. Welcome change as a rule, not as a ruler. Flow with it, but keep your values firm. Use change to evolve, not as an excuse to lose your essence. Just because things could be different doesn't mean they would be better. Appreciate your experiences and focus on creating a better future from where you are now. Life doesn't get easier, we get stronger. Every challenge forges your character. Celebrate your growth and your ability to adapt in the face of adversity. It's not the mistakes that define your character, but how you respond to them. Your reaction to failure reveals who you are and who you're determined to be. People will disappoint you, so never put all your trust in anyone. Cultivate relationships, but maintain your emotional independence. Your inner strength is your safest anchor in a world of changing loyalties. Hard work doesn't always guarantee success, but laziness almost certainly guarantees failure. Perseverance opens doors that talent alone cannot. Be relentless in your effort, but flexible in your approach. You'll never truly be happy if you constantly seek validation from others. Your worth is not measured by applause from others, but by the peace you find in being true to yourself. Cultivate self-acceptance, and you will flourish. Anything you approach with a relaxed attitude stops controlling you. The power of fear and anxiety fades when you face them calmly. Embrace serenity as your most powerful weapon against worries. The pursuit of perfection is futile. Aim for progress instead. Perfection paralyzes, while progress empowers. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small, because it's in the journey where true transformation lies. Your personal value is non-negotiable. Never settle for anything or anyone that diminishes it. You are a masterpiece in progress. Surround yourself with those who nourish your growth and respect your unique essence. Be careful with what you tolerate. You are teaching people how to treat you. Your boundaries reflect your self-esteem. Establish them with others. You'll never be 100% sure of a decision, but always make one, because it's better to go back and fix it than never take it. Indecision is a prison. Action, even imperfect, is freedom. Move forward with courage and adjust course along the way. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Protect your time and priorities. Every yes is a no to something else. Honor your limits and energy. Your well-being is non-negotiable when faced with others' expectations. Pursuing happiness will lead you to misery until you realize that happiness is the journey, not the destination. It's a way of traveling. Find joy in the process, in the little moments, and happiness will naturally accompany you. Perhaps you're not healing because you're trying to be who you were before. That person no longer exists because there's a new you trying to be born. Give life to that person. Growth often requires leaving behind past versions of yourself. Embrace your evolution and allow your authentic and renewed self to emerge. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. Your opinion of yourself is the most crucial. Cultivate a positive and realistic self-image, and you will shine even when others don't notice. Humility is the gateway to wisdom. Accept that you may be wrong, and every experience will turn into a valuable lesson for your growth. No one owes you anything. You must work for what you want in life. A sense of entitlement is a trap. Initiative is liberating. Take responsibility for your destiny, and you will discover an inner power you didn't know you had. There are things we don't want to happen but must accept, things we don't want to know but must learn, and people we can't live without but must let go. Life is a series of lessons in acceptance and growth. Embrace change, and you will find strength and adaptability. What you want requires consistency and discipline. Dreams don't come true through magic, but through daily work and unwavering dedication. Turn your aspirations into habits, and you will see how the impossible becomes inevitable. Your whole life can change in an instant. So, instead of passively taking for granted what you have, be thankful for it and do all the good you can with it. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Live each day as if it were both a gift and an opportunity. The worst kind of enemies are those who pretend to be your friends. Betrayal disguised as loyalty is doubly painful. Cultivate relationships based on authenticity and transparency, and you will learn to distinguish between genuine connections and false facades. A person's actions are the best interpreters of their thoughts. Words can deceive, but behavior reveals the truth. Observe what people do, not just what they say, to understand their true intentions and values. Never decide what you can or can't do based on your lowest points in life. Your moments of weakness do not define your potential. Use your struggles as stepping stones, not as limits, and you will discover reserves of strength you didn't know you had. Only postpone until tomorrow what you're willing to leave undone when you die. Live with purpose and urgency. Every day is an irreplaceable opportunity to create the legacy you wish to leave. The harder your life becomes, the faster you will reach your goals. Adversity is the catalyst for growth. Embrace challenges as steps toward your dreams, not as obstacles. Excuses will not solve your problems. Take responsibility for your actions. The power to change your life lies in accepting your role in it. Responsibility is the first step toward transformation. Accept that you will make mistakes and learn from them. Instead of obsessing over them, see each mistake as a lesson in disguise. Turn the damage into growth, not chains that bind you to the past. Surround yourself with people who expand your thinking, not just your social circle. Minds that challenge you, help you grow. Seek connections that nurture your intellect and broaden your horizons. Avoid making decisions when you're angry and making promises when you're happy. Intense emotions cloud judgment. Cultivate equanimity to act with wisdom at all times. You will never understand the harm you did to someone until the same is done to you. Empathy arises from experience. Treat others with the compassion you expect to receive. Be careful with who you let into your life. Some people will come, drain you, and then leave, blaming you for everything. Protect your energy and space. Healthy relationships nurture, they don't drain. Maturity is when you have the power to destroy someone who hurt you, but you simply breathe, walk away, and let life take care of it. True strength lies in restraint. Choose inner peace over revenge. You are the only person you can control. Focus your energy on your own actions, for that is where your true power to change lies. Be humble enough to know you can lose everything, but confident enough to know you can, rebuild it all. Life is not about avoiding challenges, but mastering them. Every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. The key to resilience is learning to rise every time you fall. No one can take your peace unless you let them. Your true strength is not in how much you can endure, but in how gracefully you can move forward. Your journey is yours alone. Embrace it, trust it, and never lose sight of the person you are becoming. Resilience is born from this balance. Cultivate both humility and confidence in your ability to rise again. Remember that every time you try, you are making progress. Success is not a destination, but a journey of continuous improvement. Celebrate every effort as a step forward in your evolution. Dedicate so much time to personal growth that you have no time to criticize others. Personal growth is the antidote to judgment. Focus on improving your own life, and you will naturally inspire others. Intelligent people stop overthinking when they understand that the best decisions require more intuition than pure intellect. Balance reason with intuition. Wisdom lies in knowing when to trust each one. Everything begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you. Your thoughts shape your reality. Cultivate a mindset that empowers and elevates you. Work on mastering your mind. Mental self-discipline is the key to success in all areas of life. Train your mind as you would train your body, with consistency and determination. Excuses are always there and easy to make. Finding a way is what requires courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to act despite it. Choose courage over comfort. Be smart enough to realize that life doesn't wait for you to feel ready. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Move forward even when you don't feel fully prepared. Don't let anyone treat you badly just because you love them. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy relationships. Set clear boundaries and maintain your dignity. True love lifts, it doesn't degrade. Every time you lie, you're creating problems you'll have to face in the future. Honesty simplifies life. Live with integrity and you'll avoid unnecessary complications. The truth, though difficult, always sets you free. Do the right thing now. The present is the only moment you really have. Act with integrity. Every right action builds the character and future you desire. Whoever believes in themselves doesn't need to convince others. True confidence is quiet and powerful. Cultivate your inner worth, and your actions will speak louder than any words. Learn to miss someone without wanting them to return. Personal growth often involves letting go and doing so with love. Honor the memories without clinging to the past. Your future deserves your full presence. If life weren't difficult, it would never grow. Challenges are the gym of the soul. Every obstacle overcome strengthens you. Embrace difficulties as opportunities for evolution. Sometimes you just have to accept that some people may be in your heart, but not in your life. Not all connections are meant to be permanent. Appreciate what was, but make space for what is to come. The only way to feel better about yourself is by doing things that are worthwhile. Genuine self-esteem is born from commendable actions. Build a life you're proud of through your daily choices. Sacrificing long-term joy for short-term pleasure is the easiest recipe for regret. True satisfaction requires vision and patience. Invest in your future by resisting momentary temptations. Don't be afraid to set boundaries in your relationships. If they walk away, it means you're better off without them. Mutual respect is essential. Healthy relationships honor your boundaries. Don't be afraid to lose what diminishes you. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept the apology you never received. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. Free yourself from the weight of unmet expectations and move forward with lightness. The first step to getting somewhere is deciding you won't stay where you are. Change begins with a decision. Dare to imagine a different future and take the first step, no matter how small. Slow success builds character. Fast success builds ego. Patience in the process is crucial. Value the journey as much as the destination. It's in the struggles where your true strength is forged. If you don't detach from your distractions will detach you from your goals. Focus is your most valuable resource. Protect your focus like you would protect a treasure. It's the key to materializing your dreams. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results. Exceptionalism requires the courage to be different. Dare to follow your own path, even if it means walking alone for a while. Don't lose yourself tolerating too much from the people you want to keep. Self-love sets the standard for all your relationships. Remember that you deserve respect and consideration. Don't compromise your essence to please others. Focus your attention on creating the life you want instead of distracting yourself from your current life. Transformation begins in the present. Use your energy to build, not to escape. Every conscious step takes you closer to your aspirations. When your motives are sincere, it's not you who loses someone, it's the others who lose you. Authenticity attracts you. Maintain your integrity, and you will attract those who value your true self. When you know yourself, you stop fearing the loss of things that are not meant for you. Self-knowledge brings clarity and peace. Trust your unique path and free yourself from anxiety about what others have or do. The easiest way to destroy your self-confidence is by constantly breaking the promises you make to yourself. Personal integrity is the foundation of trust. Treat your commitments to yourself with the same respect you would give to others. Stop deceiving your future with your past. The present is where your power lies. Honor your past experiences, but don't let them define your future potential. Every day is a new opportunity to rewrite your story. You grow as much as the truth you are willing to accept about yourself without running away. Honest self-reflection is the path to personal evolution. Face your truths with courage. It is in acceptance where true transformation begins. All failures are temporary when you keep trying. Perseverance transforms obstacles into steps. Every attempt is a learning opportunity. True failure only occurs when you stop trying. When you blame others for your problems, you are giving them power over you, allowing them to define and dictate your happiness and well-being. Take responsibility for your life. It is the first step towards empowerment and emotional freedom. Blind trust often leads to betrayal. Trust is built, not given. Watch actions, not just words. Let trust grow gradually through consistency and integrity. The only person you need to understand is you. Your inner peace does not depend on external approval. Trust your intuition and values. Your understanding of yourself is the most reliable compass on your personal journey. Life improves once you stop assuming you'll always have more time later. Urgency creates purpose. Live each day as if it were a unique opportunity. Don't postpone your dreams or acts of love. Be proactive every day. Each day should be a step forward. Constant progress, no matter how small, leads to big changes. Take control of your life and create opportunities instead of waiting for them. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. Humility, strength, and emotional freedom are powerful virtues. Cultivate them. Show respect even to those who don't deserve it, not as a reflection of their character, but yours. Your integrity doesn't depend on others' actions. Keep your standards high, no matter how others treat you. Whatever you do, winning isn't everything, but you always win when you've given your best. You set your own standards. True success is personal and internal. Compete with yourself, not others. Find your why. It's the foundation of your goals and gives meaning to your actions. It's the deep personal reason driving your ambitions. A clear purpose lights the way during tough times and gives meaning to your efforts. Taking responsibility for all your problems relieves more suffering than you think. Empowerment comes from responsibility. By accepting your role in your circumstances, you gain the power to change them. Know who you are and speak your truth, because those who care won't mind and those who mind don't care. Authenticity attracts genuine relationships. Don't apologize for being yourself. Your true self is your greatest strength. When you speak, you only repeat what you already know. If you listen, you can learn something. Wisdom often resides in silence and observation. Cultivate the art of listening. Every person has something to teach you. Never date someone you wouldn't also be friends with. Friendship is the foundation of lasting relationships. Seek connections that go beyond superficial attraction. Compatibility and mutual respect are essential. The more difficult lessons you can learn indirectly, instead of through your own tough experiences, the better. Wisdom can be acquired without personal pain. Learn from others' mistakes and successes. Careful observation can save you from many stumbles. Healing also means honestly looking at the role you play in your own suffering. Self-reflection is key to growth. Recognize your patterns and contributions to your problems. This is the first step toward positive change. Challenge yourself. It's the only way to grow. Comfort is the enemy of progress. You discover your true potential when you stop ignoring warning signs just to see the good in people. It will cost you later. Intuition is a valuable tool. Pay attention to inconsistencies and problematic behavior. Self-love involves setting healthy boundaries. Peace doesn't mean being in a place without noise, problems, or hard work. It means staying calm in the midst of them. True serenity is internal. Cultivate an inner peace that's immune to external circumstances. It's your anchor in life's storms. Avoid people who use their pain as an excuse to hurt you. Suffering doesn't justify harming others. Surround yourself with those who, despite their struggles, choose compassion and mutual growth. Don't let people know too much about you. Most don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Protect your energy and dreams. Share your most cherished goals with discretion. They deserve to be nurtured in a supportive environment. When you react, you lose power. A conscious response is your strength. Cultivate the pause between stimulus and response. That's where your freedom and power to choose lie. Perfectionism is an illness. Procrastination is an illness. Action is the cure. Imperfect progress overcomes perfect paralysis. Take small, consistent steps. Consistent action is the antidote to stagnation. Be where you are appreciated, not just tolerated. Your presence is valuable. Seek environments that nurture your growth. You flourish where you're valued. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Fix your body before fixing anything else. A weak body reflects a broken mind, lack of will, discipline, and poor life choices. Physical health is the foundation of overall well-being. Take care of your body, as it reflects and strengthens your mental fortitude. Some disconnections will bless your life. Not all relationships are meant to last. Sometimes letting go is part of growth. Allow some doors to close so better ones can open. True success doesn't depend on external validation. It comes from living authentically and aligning with your own values. Trust that your journey will take you to where you're meant to be, even if it's not where you first imagined. Keep evolving, remain true to your purpose, and don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you. Growth requires space. Sometimes the best way forward is to release what's holding you back. Seeking validation from others comes from seizing opportunities, demonstrating what you're capable of, and achieving your goals despite challenges. Your value doesn't need external approval. Chase your dreams with determination. Your personal success is the best form of validation. When you find someone smarter than you, work with them. Don't be intimidated. Greatness attracts greatness. Surround yourself with brilliant minds. Their light doesn't diminish yours, but rather highlights your own potential. Never expect to receive what you haven't earned. Not everyone has a heart like yours. Give without expectations, but with healthy boundaries. Your generosity is your strength. Don't let it become your weakness. Your mental state determines your life experience. Prioritize your mental health just as you would your physical health. Exercise your mind with new challenges and positive self-talk. Cultivate thoughts that elevate you. Your mind is the lens through which you perceive the world. Life is difficult because we don't appreciate the things that come easily. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Appreciate daily blessings. True wealth lies in recognizing the value of what you already have. Don't let loneliness drive you to make temporary decisions with long-term consequences. The wrong company can be lonelier than being alone. Cultivate inner peace. Wise decisions come from emotional self-sufficiency. Once you're heading in the right direction in life, you stop getting offended and angry all the time, because you have much better things to do with your time. Clear purpose filters distractions. Focus on your growth. Negativity loses its power when you're committed to your vision. Your growth depends on your willingness to keep learning, even when it feels boring. Mastery requires persistence. Embrace the process, not just the exciting moments. Consistency in the mundane forges excellence. Keep your personal life private. Not sharing everything with everyone, even when you have a lot to say, is top-tier self-care. Discretion is wisdom. Protect your inner peace. Not every experience needs to be shared or externally validated. Find a relationship where being your true self makes the other person happy. Authenticity attracts genuine connections. Don't change your essence. The right person will celebrate who you truly are. One of the most dangerous things you can do is compare your life to someone else's. It's not a race, it's your journey. Every path is unique. Celebrate your personal progress. The only valid comparison is with who you were yesterday. Don't give up after the first failure. Failure isn't the end, it's just a detour on the path to success. Resilience is key to triumph. Every fall is a lesson. Get up, learn, and continue with renewed determination. Just because you can't see the purpose behind a challenging time doesn't mean it's not there. Perspective comes with time. Trust the process of your life. Often, the greatest growth comes from the darkest moments. When you believe, your mind finds a way. Belief is the catalyst for action. Cultivate a mindset of possibility. Your thoughts are the first step toward making your dreams a reality. Embrace the long game. Patience is the ultimate competitive advantage in life. Sustainable success requires long-term vision. Cultivate persistence. Sweet fruits often take time to ripen. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't live forward. Learn from your history, but don't live in it. Potential and opportunities lie in the present and future you're creating now. Staying true to yourself may lead to solitude, but it's worth it. Authenticity attracts genuine relationships and brings inner peace. They'll try to bring you down out of jealousy. It's normal. Keep your focus on your goals. The opinions of others don't define your worth. Success attracts criticism. Use that energy as motivation to keep moving forward. Change is scary, but stagnation is worse. Embrace change as an opportunity for growth. Every new challenge is a doorway to a better version of yourself. True pain is worth it when we learn from it. Genuine love transcends temporary difficulties. Meaningful relationships require vulnerability. Choose wisely whom you trust. A day without problems is a sign you're on the wrong path. Challenges are signs of growth. Celebrate obstacles, as they are proof you're advancing and expanding your limits. The magic is in the work you avoid. Face your pending tasks, for that's where the potential of your dreams lies. What you fear most doing is often what you need most to grow. Be disciplined and keep your promises. Be your most reliable ally to reach your goals. Life is defined by opportunities, even lost ones. Learn from the past but focus on new possibilities. Build in silence. Discretion protects your dreams in their most vulnerable stages. Pain teaches. Every painful experience brings a valuable lesson. Embrace the growth it brings. Some lessons are learned twice. Through repetition, your understanding and strength deepen. Keep calm in stressful situations. Acknowledge your emotions but don't let them control you. Clinging to the past darkens your future. Invest your energy in creating the future you desire. The only failure is not trying. Action, though imperfect, beats inaction. The only rejection is not asking. Having the courage to ask opens new opportunities. The only mistake is not risking, for the greatest achievements are on the other side of fear. If you can't say no, then yes doesn't count. Setting boundaries is essential to maintaining personal integrity. People want your success, but not more than their own. Celebrate others, but don't depend on their validation. Don't overburden yourself with external expectations. Take responsibility to change your circumstances. Life always finds ways to resolve itself even when it seems impossible. Keep hope and move forward. Don't sacrifice what you could become for what you already are. Aspiring to your full potential is what defines your path. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, not even to yourself. Your worth is intrinsic. Luck favors those who work hard, and constant action creates opportunities. Don't center all your happiness on one person. Cultivate multiple sources of joy. When you're tempted to give up, remember why you held on so long. Your initial motivation is still valid. Don't place relationships before your goals. Seek balance to not lose both. You can fall in love more than once. A love loss doesn't mean the end. Often it's for the better. Make practical decisions about your desires and sacrifices. If you don't, life will decide for you. Change happens when we challenge our habits. Step out of your comfort zone. Failure shows us the way, revealing what doesn't work. Learn from every mistake. It's normal to feel bad after making the right decision. Growth sometimes hurts. Some people will never like you no matter what you do. Don't waste your energy on them. Sometimes it means never. Act now. Don't delay what's important. Difficult times make you appreciate the good you once took for granted. Find gratitude in adversity. Don't seek sympathy. Those who care will be there without you showing them. Don't try to make someone love you by giving more than they already don't appreciate. Recognize when it's time to step away. Often you need to overcome pain and grow on your own. Emotional self-sufficiency is crucial. Life is a mix of joy and sorrow. Accept both as part of the journey. Your reaction to challenges defines your character. Choose to grow in the face of adversity. Money doesn't guarantee happiness, but poverty brings challenges. Seek financial and emotional balance. Hiding from problems doesn't solve them. Facing them is the only way to grow. Regret lingers if you don't learn to forgive. Practice forgiveness for yourself and others. Comparing yourself to others is a waste of time. Focus on your own progress. Don't allow others to abuse your kindness. Set healthy boundaries in your relationships. Problems are rarely as serious as we think. Our perception magnifies them. Obsessing over happiness prevents you from achieving it. Live in the present without chasing it. Treat yourself like someone you need to help. Be your best ally and caretaker. Many relationships will fail, but they are lessons, not failures. Don't stress too much. Friends and family don't always know what's best for you. Trust your intuition. The greatest sin is thinking you're weak. Recognize your inner strength. Don't allow mistreatment for the sake of love. Respect is essential in any relationship. Knowing when to intervene or step back is key. Improve your life. Take risks occasionally. Stepping out of your comfort zone opens new possibilities. There are no secrets to success. Constant work makes the difference. Constantly get closer to your goals. Make yourself indispensable to keep your job by offering unique value. Don't rely completely on anyone. Cultivate self-sufficiency in all aspects. Learn from your enemies. Sometimes they offer more valuable lessons than friends. The fear of failure or success keeps us away from our dreams. Dare to pursue them. Don't expect kindness from everyone, nor can you be good to everyone. Be selective and authentic. It is during the worst moments of your life that you will see the true colors of the people who say they care about you. Observe who stays when the road gets tough. Those are the true treasures in your life. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Healing is an act of self-love and responsibility toward others and your future. Never wait and never place too much trust in anyone. Keep realistic expectations and build relationships based on consistent actions, not just words. Don't stay with bad friends just because you've known them for a long time. Value relationships that nourish and make you grow, regardless of their duration. Our wounds are often the entry points to the best and most beautiful parts of ourselves. Embrace your difficult experiences as opportunities to grow and transform. Usually, people only want to hear the good, not the bad. So if you have problems, it will be hard to find people to trust. Be that person who listens without judgment and cultivate authentic relationships. Numbing the pain for a while will only make it worse when you finally feel it. Facing our emotions, however painful they may be, is the path to true healing. When a decisive moment comes, you can do one of two things: define the moment or let the moment define you. Take the reins of your life and be the author of your story. Stay away from narcissists. They play by no rules and will slowly suck the life out of you. Learn to recognize the signs of toxic relationships and set firm boundaries. You need to learn to select your thoughts just like you select your clothes every day. This is a power you can cultivate. Your mind is a garden. Cultivate thoughts that nourish you and make you grow. If you want to control things in your life so desperately, work on your mind. That's the only thing you should be trying to control. Master your mind, and you'll master your response to life's circumstances. No matter how good you are to people, they will only remember your mistakes. Do good because it's the right thing to do, not to expect gratitude or recognition from others. In every situation, life is asking us a question, and our actions are the answer. Our job is simply to respond well. Live with intention, knowing that every action is a statement of who you are. Say no to your desire to be perfect. Otherwise, you won't be able to improve any further. Embrace your imperfections as opportunities for continuous growth and learning. Regret from putting those who don't put you first makes your life painful. Learn to value yourself as much as you value others. To have healthy relationships, you must determine where you're going in your life, because you can't get there unless you move in that direction. Wandering aimlessly won't get you anywhere. Set clear goals and work consistently toward them. Dreams without goals are just dreams. Transform your aspirations into concrete plans and take small but consistent steps toward them. The moment you feel like you're holding on by a thread, let go. You shouldn't be holding on to something that makes you feel that way in the first place. Trust that by letting go of what no longer serves you, you open up space for new opportunities. The truth is that bad things don't affect us as deeply as we expect. The same is true for good things. We adapt to both very quickly. Live in the present and cultivate gratitude for each moment. Never overlook contempt. When someone looks at you with contempt and speaks to you as if you're beneath them, they are likely to harm you. Recognize your worth and surround yourself with people who respect and value you. Even a happy life can't be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it weren't balanced by sadness. Accept both joy and pain. Together they weave the rich tapestry of human experience. You can't be happy with someone else if you're not happy with yourself. Self-love is the foundation on which healthy and lasting relationships are built. Don't fear life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the reality. Your attitude and perspective have the power to shape your reality. Holding grudges will never harm the people you hate, only you. Forgiving is not for them. It's for your own peace of mind and emotional well-being. There is only one thing that makes achieving a dream impossible: the fear of failure. Dare to pursue your goals. The true failure is not trying. You don't realize the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Live fully in the present and appreciate every moment as you experience it. The emotion that is suffering stops being suffering as soon as we form a clear and precise image of it. Understanding our emotions is the first step to managing them effectively. People's actions tell the truth about them, not their words. Pay attention to what they do, not just what they say. There, you will find their true character. True growth is when you begin to examine and correct yourself instead of blaming others. Self-awareness and personal responsibility are key to personal development. You regain your power by being responsible for your life. Take the reins of your destiny. Your decisions and actions are what shape your future. If you can't understand why someone is doing something, look at the consequences of their actions, whatever they may be, and then infer their motivations from the consequences. Results often reveal intentions more clearly than words. The greatest risk is not taking any risk in a world that is changing very quickly. The only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Growth and success often require stepping out of your comfort zone. Tomorrow never comes because it is always today. Live in the present and act now. The future is built with the actions you take in the present moment. In our journey through the teachings of Stoicism, we have discovered that beyond being a simple collection of phrases, it is a powerful guide to navigate life with strength and wisdom. Remember that Stoicism is not just for moments of crisis, but for everyday life. I invite you to take these lessons with you, put them into practice, and see how they can improve your life in ways you never imagined. If this journey through the depths of Stoicism has inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so YouTube knows that this kind of content helps people like you, and we can keep creating more similar videos in the future. If you've made it to the end of this video, you are a dedicated person committed to learning and personal growth. The fact that you've made it to the end shows your determination to absorb knowledge and apply it in your life. Keep seeking knowledge and working to become the best version of yourself. Remember, learning is a continuous and rewarding journey. Comment, "I am a new version," to let us know that you made it this far.